An Oklahoma couple is facing serious charges after authorities say the wife's 11-year-old daughter gave birth last month. The mother and the stepfather, Dustin and Cherie Walker, appeared in court today for their sounding docket, where they received their preliminary hearing date.
Okay, the results are in. The stepdaddy is the father of this 11-year-old's baby. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's an 11-year-old little girl who gave birth at home. Her mother delivered the baby, and thank goodness they had to take her to the hospital. And DNA results have now said that, or revealed that the stepfather, Dustin Walker, is the father of that baby. Now, this story made headlines a couple of days ago, and it was just bad enough with the fact that an 11-year-old gave birth. Now, from what we understand is that this little girl has been taken out of school, so she did not go to school, she did not get any medical care, and this poor baby gave birth without any medical intervention, like no pain pills, no nothing. That poor baby. Now it comes out, they have 7 other children. They have all been removed, thank goodness. And mom is now 35 weeks pregnant. And this is just insane. There are 2 other little girls, and we're just hoping and praying that nothing bad happened to them. And of course, mom, dad, and the grandma, oh, we didn't know she was pregnant. An 11-year-old. Come on now, full term. Like, I cannot even. Mom's name is Cherie Walker. She has always also been charged, as she should have. Now, when the news reported, someone went out there to go talk to them. Of course, they didn't answer the door, but the neighbor, she's like, they're not there. But she said she had called several times about the conditions of the home. There were times where they didn't even have running water. The kids were all dirty. So this was a great intervention that these kids are now getting the help and the attention that they need. But I'm pretty sure they all need therapy and they need counseling, because this is just heartbreaking. I linked the video. Y'all go check that out. You're going to hear from the assistant district attorney in this case, and you can tell she is very upset. She is, as she should. As far as prosecuting this case, they can stand by and wait for it. This is between the parents, the mother, the stepfather, and the grandmother. They have all failed their child. Let's make sure to keep this 11-year-old in our thoughts and prayers, because her body has went through changes. As an adult, as a woman, you go through changes, but as an 11-year-old child, her body has went through permanent changes that I cannot imagine how her brain is even trying to wrap around that. Also, the fact that now she has a baby that came out of her. So anyway, let's keep her and her siblings in our thoughts and prayers. And y'all go check out that story.
Just learned about Dustin Walker, the stepfather of an 11-year-old who SA'd her, and she got pregnant. And this 11-year-old had to give birth unmedicated in her home because her mother was willing to cover up for the father. I could not even finish watching because I broke down crying. And I just want to tell you, as a mother, as someone who was SA'd, don't you ever let nobody gaslight you into saying that you are too hypervigilant and too protective over your kids. Don't you ever make anybody make you think that you are doing the most because you want to know where your kid is, or you won't let your kid go somewhere, or you are looking at family members strangely because you get a weird vibe from them. My heart is broken. I do not understand why this world is so broken with disgusting people. I get it. It's a spiritual side and it's a natural side. But some days you just want to say, God, why? That little girl's life is ruined. Her life is ruined. And we don't even know how long this has been happening. I briefly saw a comment about CPS failing her. As a mother who has been in the court system for 6 years, and my daughter is 6 years old, let me tell you, the family court system, the protective system, it is broken. It is broken. We go into these systems thinking that these people will protect and advocate for our kids, and they are the least trauma informed. They are so burnt out. They are so jaded. They are comparing your child to another child who may have a worse story. So then therefore your child's story is not that bad. And I don't even know this girl. I haven't even seen a picture of her. But what came to my mind was myself, my daughter, my nieces.
The stepfather. He's the one. He got the DNA shows the stepfather is truly the one who impregnated that 11-year-old little girl. I'm a grandmother. And if my grandbaby ever came and told me somebody, she better not even look like she want to say, Grandma, they say they gonna hurt me or you if they go. They said who? Said what? Said they was gonna do what? Talking about to who? Your grandma. Oh no. You better come on in here and tell me and take a chance with your grandma. Because I can assure you, I'm going to take care of it. I know who to call. Don't be afraid, baby. Don't be afraid to go tell your grandmother, your auntie, whoever. Don't be afraid. I'm talking to you children out there. Don't be afraid. You can go to my inbox over there and you can say, Miss Dorisha, I need help. Go over there. Go say it. Go say, I need a little help. I bet you. I'll meet you over there in my inbox. Because this is going to stop.
So that fucking dirty dick Dustin fucking Walker that got his fucking 11-year-old stepdaughter pregnant, you rotten motherfucker, you bouncing on fucking top of a little fucking girl. Are you fucking serious? And for the mother, you 35 weeks pregnant by the same fucking man. Bitch, you saying you didn't know your daughter was pregnant? She's 11. She's fucking 11. Y'all took her out of school for a fucking reason because you knew she was pregnant. You got her no home care, no health care, no medical treatment. Y'all delivered that baby at home. You knew what your fucking man was doing to her. You rotten, stinking, dirty, down fucking bitch. Okay? We have a fucking responsibility to protect our fucking kids. You rotten fucking hoe. You dirty fucking dick Dustin and you rotten trifling bitch mother. Like, you knew what that man was doing to your fucking daughter. Like, this is what I mean when I say this internet stresses me the fuck out. Y'all already know this internet stresses me out. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, see, that's the shit right there that sends me. Like, I can't even talk about this.
So this stepdad right here got his 11-year-old stepdaughter pregnant, and she gave birth in their house, in the floor. And the mom knew about the abuse the whole time. So these two individuals right here is Dustin and Cherie Walker. Now they got about 6 kids, and from what the neighbors were saying, they are nasty. They got dogs everywhere. It's dog feces. The kids be walking around with no clothes on. They got dog poop and cat poop and all that kind of stuff all around and everywhere. Now the neighbors called the popos about the dogs, but ain't no better to call the popos about the children living the way they was living. All right, then you got Mima over here. She acting like she don't know what's going on. She is just as shocked as anybody in this whole situation. When she did try to talk to her granddaughter, you know, leading up to all this, she said that her granddaughter told her that she was having, you know, some inappropriate behaviors with one of the 12-year-olds that the grandmother used to babysit. But the grandmother didn't think, you know, too much of it. She would have never thought that her son-in-law would be inappropriately touching her granddaughter like that. Again, Mima, you got children and grandchildren, and you ain't even noticed your 11-year-old granddaughter was pregnant. Like, the neighbors ain't noticed, the family ain't noticed, the Mima ain't noticed, the mom ain't, y'all just all just so obtuse, huh? You knew. You just try to avoid any type of responsibility for it, but you knew as well. And then, initially, Dustin and Cherie, or however you pronounce her name, they was originally charged with 6 counts of child neglect, because, you know, it's 6 children there, right? So, like, you got these kids up here living in these deplorable conditions with these dog feces. They ain't eating. They ain't going to the doctor. You ain't taking care of them, and you ain't even noticed that this gal was pregnant. So, you don't need these kids. We're going to lock you up for felony child neglect. But then they did the DNA test. And that DNA test did not show nothing about no 12-year-old boy that Mima was babysitting. It showed that Dustin, old nasty self, 99.9% that it's his baby. So you know what? Now he charged with sexual abuse, and the mama is charged with enabling the abuse. They both some sick individuals. And it's messed up because that little gal already had to experience something that she shouldn't have to experience at that age by someone that she should have been able to trust, and someone sat there and allowed it to happen who also was supposed to protect her. So she was failed by everyone around her. Will she ever be able to recover from something like that? Because